If there can be politics of hatred and enmity, then the politics of harmony and reforms should also be there. If there can be politics of keeping the people poor, then the politics of economic freedom also should be there. In such a situation, conducting of programs of political reforms is very important in our country. But such work can only be done by selfless people who has to do politics not for power, but to reform such laws due to which people living at the bottom of the society can be brought into the mainstream. Shri Vishwatma Bharat Gandhi, the contemporary policy reformer and the policy director of Voters Party International, is one such person. He has been running the programs of political reforms across the country for the last 20 years so that the voters of the country could show the way out to those fake leaders and political parties who are contesting elections on the basis of caste, religion and money. This way, the country's voters could also participate in the economic prosperity of the country. Vishwatma Bharat Gandhi has framed more than 70,000 political reformers through these programs. He has written dozens of books on political reforms, philosophy, and spirituality. He has evolved a new structure of democracy in which all political problems like poverty, slavery, corruption, violence, and cultural decline will be resolved permanently. Shri Vishwatma Bharat Gandhi is working to provide economic justice to all the laborers and people of poverty line. See the height of sacrifice of this man. To fulfill this purpose, he did not marry at all. He did not create any property in his name. He named his entire life to bring justice to the people living below the poverty line, facing financial crisis. In 2005, Shri Vishwatma Bharat Gandhi presented the proposal of the votership in the parliament to give voters a share in the country's income. After nearly 2.5 years of tireless efforts of Shri Vishwatma, around 400 MPs supported the proposal, out of which 137 members of parliament wrote a letter to the Speaker of Lok Sabha to debate that proposal. The day of debate was due on 6th May 2008, but the parliament was adjourned a day before. After this, it was sent to the 11-member committee of experts, that is Deepak Goyal committee, to examine the feasibility and practical aspects of the votership proposal. This committee approved the proposal on 2nd December 2011 after taking the opinion of constitutional expert Mr. Subhash Kashyap and noted economist Mr. Bharat Jhunjhunwala. Vishwatma told, those who run the democracy get a share in that money. But the voters who constitute the democracy do not get any share. That is why voters do not have the power of political donations, but due to the faulty polity imported from abroad, the current democracy is running purely on the power of political donations. That is why Voters Party International introduced the system of refundable donation receipt, that is RDR, to give the power of political donations to the common citizens of the country. Under this system, the party is working to give share in the democracy to the people who were the victims of faulty polity and held hostage due to huge political donations of billions of rupees by the people who were filthy rich. The party provided the people with a specimen of RDR as part of its survey to empower their political gesture in order to set up their own party against the big parties. IDR is a system of political donations that makes it possible for a person to get donated money returned back with interest through a finance bill passed by the Parliament of India. The people liked this idea of participation in democracy. As a result of that, thousands of people joined the idea of the party. Thousands of perverted youth who indulged in insurgency joined the movement of economic freedom. Recently, Vishwatma Bharat Gandhi has started giving training of political reforms in Nagaland also. Thousands of people are supporting the participation in the democracy through IDR and votership. Seeing the success of the movement for economic freedom, we are sure the day is not far when the people of India will achieve economic freedom